down again.
Hey guys, what is going on? I hope you're all doing fantastic. What a way to start the motorcycle riding season of 2019. It's only the middle of February, but if you have a look at this amazing weather and the beautiful landscape, it couldn't get any better. I'm so happy to be finally back on a motorcycle, and I think the last time I rode a motorcycle must have been the beginning of October, and after that the weather was shitty. I hadn't had time for anything, and yeah, I just hadn't had an opportunity to be on a motorcycle, and I'm so happy to be back on this beautiful machine. And I know I haven't been posting a video in like 7 months, I think, and we have so much to talk about. I haven't uploaded a video to YouTube in a long time, and I have gotten a couple of messages from you guys asking if I'm okay. And to be honest, this was one of the most amazing things that ever have happened to me. Random people from the internet, many of those who I haven't met personally, were just asking if I'm okay and if everything would be fine with me, if I would be back at uploading videos. And this just made me happy, made me feel appreciated, and yeah, I just feel like I'm owning you an explanation. Many of those people that have asked how I am and why I wasn't uploading videos already know the answer to this question, but for all of you that are interested in, let's just quickly recap what happened to my life in 2018. So in 2018 I set a goal for myself. I wanted to get a promotion, and therefore I worked really hard. I worked a lot of extra hours at my job. I worked at the weekends. I took over extra work, and I even wrote a couple of articles that were published in newspapers. And in the end I ended up working like 80 hours per week for my job. Normally I should do around 40, even though that is pretty unrealistic at my job. But I did a lot more work than I was supposed to. Therefore I neglected a lot of things that would make me happy, like riding my motorcycle, making YouTube videos, spending time with friends and family, and just being outdoors. And let's just get straight to it. It didn't pay off. My boss told me that he thinks that I wasn't ready for the promotion, and even though I had many clients writing letters of recommendation for me, telling my boss how satisfied they were with my job, and it just didn't pay off. And it taught me a valuable lesson, because in the last couple of years I have focused so much on making more and more money, being successful at my job, and just getting pay raise after pay raise. And when this promotion didn't happen, I thought back about the last couple of promotions and last couple of pay raises, and honestly it didn't really make me happy. It just meant I had more money in the bank account, that I could afford more expensive toys, more toys in general, and it didn't bring any joy to my life because I didn't have the time to enjoy those toys. I'm sorry. I didn't have any time to enjoy those toys. And after I had realized that, I needed some time for myself. And I came up with a list of changes I have to make to my life. Some of those changes I have already adapted. Some of those changes I still have to adapt. But it's not easy. Those changes are work related and they are also related to my personal life. And maybe let's start with the work related changes. I have clearly told my boss that I'm no longer willing to do a lot of extra work. I will no longer work on the weekends because from now on the weekends are only reserved for myself. Spending time with friends and families, being outdoors, doing things I love, like making YouTube videos, and just to get happiness into my life. And bringing happiness to my life is a good point, because the last couple of years, like I said, I have focused on making more and more money, and I have decided that 2019 will be the year that I will make happiness a priority in my life. So happiness will be the major point of focus in 2019 for myself. And I didn't come up with this idea by myself. I picked it up from a video of a fellow YouTuber. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk. He's an entrepreneur from New York City, and you may be familiar with his work. I mean, he's all over the internet, he's pretty famous, but if by any chance you have never seen a video of him, I will link his channel down in the description. Not that he needs my shoutouts, but maybe you need his videos in your life too. And in one of his videos, he talked about making happiness the center of your life, not money. Life isn't about becoming a millionaire, getting a lot of material things into your life. It's about being happy. And one of the questions he asked in his videos is, don't you want to be happy? And at first I thought, well, that's a stupid question to ask, because of course everybody wants to be happy. And the more I thought about this question, the more I realized that I bought a lot of material things just in order to be happy, and the truth is, they didn't bring happiness into my life. Yes, I love my Ducati, I love my old pickup truck, I love this Kawasaki, but I don't have a lot of time in my life to enjoy those toys or those things. And my job has forced me to neglect a lot of things that once were important in my life, especially spending time with friends and family. I mean, I think it can't be normal that I have to schedule meeting friends like 2 or 3 months in advance. And I feel like such a shitty person for that, and truth is I am. So therefore the thing that I want to do in 2019 is focusing on bringing happiness into my life. And one of the questions I'm currently struggling with is how to bring more happiness into my life. And the key factor to that is my job. I'm currently not sure if I can keep my job and just reduce the hours I spend at my work by putting out clear rules for what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do, or if I have to quit and find another job. And I also don't know if I'm willing to accept that I'm not earning as much money anymore as I'm currently do, because you get used to having money quickly. I know it might sound a little bit inconsistent right now, and truth is, it is inconsistent what I'm telling you at the moment, but this is just what is going on in my head. I know that I have to focus on becoming happy, but I'm still thinking about how to do that. It sounds so easy, but it's not. Yeah, but enough of me talking about being happy and bringing happiness into my life. And in a further video I will go into much more detail about what I mean by making happiness the center of my life. But I would say the weather is so amazing, so let's just focus on riding, enjoying some beautiful roads, seeing some amazing motorcycles, and just have a little bit of fun. What a way to start the motorcycle riding of 2019. I mean, how much better can it get than blue sky, beautiful weather, sunshine, and riding a motorcycle? I'm so happy to be back on the bike, and I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.